Yeah, that's what it looks like a little.
We're live.
All right.
8 minutes early.
Wait for folks to get on here.
Well, actually, it's like 7 minutes. Here you go. I'll move over so then you can. Because yours usually always cut out of the live stream.
Where's Roof?
Rufus is over there somewhere.
Rufus. I'm gonna try to put this in the. Let's see. Try to.
Hopefully nobody forgot about the live stream. Oh!
No,
Yeah, that was it.
And then let's see here. I'm gonna try to see if I can. I don't know if I can do this on the fly or not.
Say we're live.
I don't think I can do this on the fly. Okay. No. Hey, Billy Montgomery.
Hey.
We're gonna just let people file in here. Carson Labiri.
Okay.
Carolina girls. Hola. Hola, Carolina. Carson Labor. Casey Williams RN from New Jersey. Hello. Hey, Dooloowoohoo. We got your package. Thank you.
And we like the meteorite that you sent us. That's really cool. And then all the seeds that you gave us, that was really cool too.
They did a video, but I don't think it's edited yet.
No, not yet. It'll be like a 1 to 2 minute video. But then probably it'll be in a other video, you know. And it might end a video or it might start a video.
Sam Bodine. Hello, Jason Anderson. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Oh yeah, we can use all those seeds.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is a blessing.
Yeah, we'll add it to our seed collection.
Yep.
Our big, huge bin of seeds.
All right.
Got 10 followers. Oh,
We'll just wait a couple. Hey, Evie.
Oh, I'm glad she's on here.
You're right on time.
Yeah.
Hey there, Mark Edwards.
Hey.
How you doing, sir? How's everything in France?
Good, probably.
Mark, I'm going to be sending you an email. I got an idea. So,
Uh-oh. Probably it's going to be big.
Oh, it's going to be big. It's going to be huge.
It's going to be fantastic.
And, hey, Susan, how are you? Jonathan, how you doing, man?
As soon as it hits 5 o'clock, we'll start.
With the new format from the iPad Pro, I can't pre-set up the show to start because it won't integrate with my with the Google. So
I love your idea.
So let's see. Evie said, "Tell Texas Mom I mailed it out today." Awesome. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. And
yeah, if anybody wants to send us anything, letters or anything, it'll be down in the description below. Our
you'll see if you look at the top of the chat, I posted a link. I can't post it in the show notes right now. I will once this is over, but it's going to be kind of what we're talking about. I'm just going to wait till 5, and that way. Wait till whoever was planning on being on is going to be on.
Yep.
And, all right, Jonathan. Be safe, man. We're going to be talking about one of our subscribers. I don't know if you remember. It's been probably well over a month ago on one of our live shows. We were talking about how Mom and the boys ran into some of their fans on the road, and we had planned on getting back together with this family, and we hadn't heard from them. And I thought it was very strange, and I just talked to the dad last night, and literally since they met us, their one daughter Hannah has started feeling sick, and she had swollen lymph nodes, and they thought it was strep throat, and it was treated as strep throat, and they were treated with antibiotics to no avail. And then they went to a different emergency room down in Tyler, and just a couple days ago, this was like 5 or so days ago, and they immediately transferred her to Children's in Dallas, and it is leukemia. So she's been diagnosed with leukemia. So what we want to do is just make everybody aware of kind of what's going on. The family set up a GoFundMe, and to help. They're a local family here. They have 10 kids. They just kind of realized their dream of having a homestead. They used to live in the metropolitan area, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. They got their land. They moved out here. 10 kids. They've been living very minimally. They have a small business, and now they found out about this leukemia, and this poor girl, her name's Hannah, and she is 13 years old, and they're going to spend 6 months in Dallas Children's getting the chemo. The dad already...
the links on
hold on a second. I'll drop it again so that way everybody has it.
Yep.
And I will put it in the show notes as well. And
they've only been on their property maybe 6 months, and they're so excited. They were planting a big garden, and they were getting animals, and the kids were just so excited. I think it's taken them, if I'm not mistaken, about 8 years to actually get to their land, from the time they sold their house, and they were living in an RV for a little while. And I mean, they're just really a hard-working family, and just excited about homesteading. And
yeah, they got 10 acres, and it's like right up the road.
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock. And so we just wanted to make everybody aware of the GoFundMe. We would also like to, me and Texas Mom were talking about maybe doing a kind of like a collaboration, and trying to just raise awareness for this family. They just seem like such a great, sweet family. 10 kids, great family values. They were really excited about getting started, and then basically as soon as they got started, this happened. And the dad called the Gerson Institute, and they wanted to seek alternative treatment, natural treatment, and
he called all around. He said he was calling all around the world to all different clinics. As soon as they got this news at Children's Hospital, he thought, well, they try to be a healthy family and eat, healthy and everything. So he's like, well, we're going to do this naturally, and he called all these different clinics all around the world, in South America and everything. And he said, everywhere I called, I kept getting the same answer, that the kind of cancer that she has, it's a cancer in her blood, and it's a special kind, AM something.
AML. I think it's AML.
And every natural holistic clinic said the same thing, that was not treatable in a natural way, that the only way that they could treat her was chemo. So they've been doing blood transfusions.
AML, leukemia.
And now they're going to be starting the chemo here soon, and it just seems like that's the path that they're going to have to walk.
Yep, so we want to try to encourage them and support them, and see what other support we can get from the community, just to encourage them. And maybe they're real big Doug and Stacy fans, so I'm gonna reach out to Doug and Stacy and see if we can get some additional support and awareness. Knowing Doug and Stacy, Evie says chaga tea helps with cancer.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm sure I appreciate it, Evie, and I wanted to get to talk to you maybe in a couple days too about it, because you know, I'm sure they're going to be seeking out all kinds of natural things to help her body heal, even though they're having to go down the traditional path. Okay. So yeah, and then our idea was to do some sort of collaboration for Hannah. Her favorite things, I talked to her dad today, and he said her favorite things on the homestead are sunflowers and melons, watermelons and cantaloupe. He said each child has their own special things that they're responsible for on the homestead. So her things are watermelons and cantaloupe, sunflowers, and the goats. She loves all the animals, but she takes care of the goats every day. So our idea was to do a video special for Hannah, saying these are all Hannah's favorite things on our homestead, and we're just going to tell her that we're praying about her and thinking about her and her family, and just so she can feel loved and supported and get to see all of her favorite things while she's there for 6 months getting this treatment.
Yeah, and Evie made a good point. She said discuss it on Steemit, because Steemit has that, like with Daddy Curbs, they have that philanthropic, outreach on there. So,
yeah, I can do that. I'll make an article about that, and then we'll...
Yeah, Mark, I think the beautiful truth is that about the Gerson therapy. I believe, is that about the Gerson therapy? I think it is. I know there's a couple documentaries.
Yeah, he spoke to the daughter.
He actually spoke to Charlotte Gerson, I guess, and Charlotte let him know that this particular type of leukemia, they don't recommend the Gerson therapy for it. I guess it's got to be aggressively treated. So they were kind of devastated. He kind of took that hard, but they're going the conventional route for now. And
do we give that link again?
Yeah, I put the link on there, and that's a great idea. We'll do a Steemit article as well, and then we can link.
I was working on one today.
Yeah, okay.
And we're going to be putting together the video and putting that out there. So if you see that and you have any interest in helping and just putting something simple together from your homestead, maybe if you got some sunflowers, or if you don't, maybe you want to just plant some sunflowers for her and tell her you're thinking about her. We just want this little girl to be encouraged, that's all.
Yeah, and we want to encourage the family. Basically they have... the dad is, owns a small business, and it's a cleaning business. And now, they have 10 kids, and they homeschool, and so they're all going to be in the Dallas area for at least 6 months. So,
that's about.
If you want to send things, I guess what we could do is you could send them to our PO box, and we'll make sure that they get them.
Yeah.
And I can also provide, I probably can provide you with their information as well. Got some new people on.
Yeah.
Hello, Renate and Tangi. How are you?
Yeah, they got a Facebook page.
They do have a Facebook page?
Yes, they do.
Okay, great. Yeah, so we'll get you all the links and the information. And there is contact information as well on the GoFundMe. And you can leave a message on GoFundMe, and you could ask them on there too, as far as a shipping address if you want to send them anything. So I know that is a way that you can be in contact with them, and we would, so we just want to put this together and really encourage them. They're trying to raise about $30,000. What I was saying is, he owns this business that he
started it.
Yeah.
He just moved here.
And now he's kind of stuck in the Dallas-Fort Worth area trying to help raise the kids, homeschool the kids while the daughter's getting this treatment. So, Hey, Rain Country. Good to have ya.
Yeah.
So,
And any of your bigger channels that might, you know, be able to put something together, it might have a lot more audience than our channel.
right.
You know.
Yeah, and we've offered, they do have goats. We've offered to take their goats in and at least watch their goats, take care of their land while they're gone.
Any of their animals.
Any of their animals.
Or their children. If
So,
they need help.
yeah, so we're going to be doing that. And then, hopefully, you know, we can just be an encouragement, help them just try to get through this. And obviously we're praying for them. I prayed with the dad last night, and we have a prayer chain going for them, and just been asking everybody to pray for them and for wisdom and just for healing for Hannah. And hopefully we can get some traction here in the they're in, you know, their homestead is 10 minutes from here. But the whole family's in Dallas right now at Children's, and they have family out there, I think. You know that they've been in and out of hotels as well, you know, with 10 kids.
And their littlest is like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then they have them all the way up. I think the oldest is 15, maybe.
Yeah.
And so they got little babies too, and you know. The
Great. Jonathan said he's right there in Dallas if they need anything. I appreciate that.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, they're just trying to, you know, stumble through it and figure it all out. And I mean, she just got sick just a couple weeks ago, and they just thought it was a cold, you know, with swollen lymph nodes, and you know, so this has all happened really fast, and we're just trying to figure things out.
The connection keeps. Okay. Well,
but,
all right, and hopefully our connection's doing good. It keeps kind of like waving in and out. We have somebody, Denosis Fentas from Greece. Hello, from Greece. And we had a couple other people on here from other countries. Good to have you. And I don't know if they've checked with Ronald McDonald House yet or not as far as for housing. I know that they are just getting settled in to start the chemo. Oh, the sound is low. Is anybody else having any sound issues?
Same.
Yeah.
We're just gonna.
okay, we can speak up. We can move it closer.
Yeah, and I mean, this should be.
You should be picking up everything.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Is it better now?
Oh!
Done.
Don Quixote says he's buffering.
Okay.
Another Texan.
Do they have somewhere to stay? I don't think they have somewhere to stay yet. You know, there's 10 children and a mom and dad. And I guess the mom and dad are going to be rotating, taking turns, staying at the hospital. And then as much as he has to, he's going to be coming back here and still trying to work a little bit and get, you know, bring in some money. So, but I don't think they have a place to stay yet that's been offered to them. The Children's Hospital is wonderful. I mean, when we were there just back this winter, they're wonderful people up there. I'm sure they're working with them and trying to help them find somewhere to stay. But they're determined they want to be there at the hospital with her.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to leave her there, obviously, which is, you know, obvious. So, and then with 10 kids, it just makes it that much more of a challenge. And then they have critters out here, and so there's a lot of logistics.
Yeah, and they're a sweet family. They're just,
they're sweet. It's just, you know, and it could happen to any of us, you know, and that's why we want to just try to raise as much awareness as we can, help them in any way we can, and just try to encourage this poor little girl to just get through this, you know, and cheer her up and get her through this until she's healed. So,
so if anybody didn't hear from the beginning, it's our neighbor's family, and they're just getting to their homestead about 6 months ago, and her name is Hannah, the 13-year-old little girl, and she just got diagnosed with
AML leukemia.
AML leukemia just a few days ago, and the natural therapies have all been taken off the board. They're saying that it's not an option for that because of the special kind of cancer that she has, so they have to go the traditional route. And we're looking to put together, they have a GoFundMe, and it's in the links, and we're looking to put together a special little collaboration of some of Hannah's favorite things on the homestead. So
yeah, and like I said, I want to reach out to Doug and Stacy as well, because they're really big homestead homies.
That was the first thing they said when they saw us. Said, "Oh, we've been watching Doug and Stacy for years." So they all love Doug and Stacy.
Yeah, that's how they actually heard about our channel.
Yeah.
Is that they found us through Doug and Stacy. So, yeah. So, hopefully we can, we're going to just reach out. We're a little channel. We don't know a lot of people. So we just want to try to reach out as best we can and do whatever we can. And we recently went through, certainly not anything as similar, but just with our newborn, and we ended up in Dallas Children's Hospital. And so we can relate in that sense that we just went through all that. And
well, we were just there a couple days.
Yeah. And nothing
when you're in the
remotely.
hospital with children, and I can't imagine what they're going through.
Yeah.
And to think about being there for 6 months and the logistics of all of it and the scary part of all of it. I mean, this is real serious. So
they do not have a YouTube channel.
They don't. She said she was thinking about it, but they're just getting their feet wet here a little bit and just getting started. So they hadn't started a YouTube channel yet, but I guess they do have a Facebook. And there's pictures if you go to...
On the GoFundMe, there's some pictures of the family. Mm-hmm. And so you can check that out and get a little background story.
Mini Setting said, who's Hannah?
Yeah, Hannah is one of our subscribers. It's that family we recently met about a month ago. And she just got diagnosed with leukemia. And so she's at Dallas Children's being treated. And we just want to try to do whatever we can to raise awareness about that, and see who else can just to get the word out, just to try to encourage his family, help him out, because it kind of shut him down financially because the dad is self-employed and he has a cleaning business and he's out in Dallas, helping take care of his family. So just seemed like really salt of the earth, good people. And they just got going, and now they, have to take this detour. And that, that's what life's all about. Nobody plans for any of this stuff to happen, and it just happens. And they went the whole holistic natural route and contacted places like Gerson Institute. And because of the type of leukemia, even the recommendations from the different holistic places were recommending chemo.
He said as soon as they got the news at the hospital, he said the first thing I was thinking, he's like, my brain was just racing, and I just started calling all these places all over the world. He said we had our passports ready, we were ready to go, we were ready just to take her anywhere we had to take her to go get treatment. And he's like, as I started calling all these places, every single one gave me the same answer, that it wasn't going to be treatable with a natural remedy. So not that they won't use natural things to help her body heal through all this. I'm sure they will. Yeah. But it's such an aggressive cancer that she has that they have to go the conventional route with it, unfortunately. So anyway, her favorite things, if you didn't hear, were sunflowers and watermelons and any kind of melons. I think she's in charge of the watermelon and the cantaloupe at
and
her
goats.
House. And goats. She takes care of the goats. She loves all the animals, her dad said, but the goats are her favorite. So I just thought it would be fun if we could make a little video for her and whoever else wanted to join us in that, and just tell her that we were praying about her, thinking about her, and showing her some of her favorite things on our homestead. If you don't have those things, I mean, we can always just get a pack of sunflower seeds and plant some sunflowers in the ground for her. And I think, you know, it'll just be special and an encouragement to her to know that all these people all over are just thinking about her and praying
Yeah,
for her.
praying for her and just trying to encourage them. And you know, and whoever can help out financially, obviously do that too through the GoFundMe. And you can contact them directly through GoFundMe. So, and we will also put this on Steemit that way, just to try to get as much exposure as possible, and just reach out to whatever channels we know to try to, you know, just help this family out as much as we can. So.
Yep, they're a hardworking family. They gave us the list. They said, "Oh, we have our own business. We just moved here," and they gave us the list of everything they're doing for their business. And it's like, basically, they're doing everything that they could imagine to do. If you want them to come work on your property and do something, that's their business. That's what they'll come and do for you. So they're hard workers. When we met them, they were all sweaty and dirty, and they just got done putting in a long day on their homestead, so they're not looking and begging for money or anything that. They're not that kind of people.
Yeah. So, yeah, so we'll be putting that kind of stuff together. So, and if anybody has any ideas, let us know. Shoot us an email. You know, drop us a message. You know, preferably email or through our Facebook fan page or something. The private message on YouTube, I just don't like it. It's hard to receive and send, and it's clunky. So.
And if you do have anything that you want to give to her, you can send it to our people, and I can just run it up the street and just leave it right there on their doorstep, and they'll have all their, you know, packages, anything you wanted to send to her, I can make sure she gets.
Yeah, and we will absolutely keep you up to date, and we'll be in contact with the family, and we'll keep you posted on what's going on and the progress and all that. We appreciate it. You know, we really appreciate it, and so yeah, be looking for that stuff. And then, was there any other subjects that anybody else wanted to talk about?
Buddy's eye.
Might look like he got punched in the face.
He doesn't have a black eye.
No.
He's allergies have been bothering him a lot, and and his eye's been really puffy. So he just wanted to tell you he doesn't have a black eye. He's just got puffy eyes, and it's just allergies.
Yeah, we have a video coming out. We went over to Hunter's house.
I thought it's out.
No, I don't think it uploaded properly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went to Hunter's house for a barbecue, and Hunter had lots of desserts.
Yes.
And Buddy ate lots of desserts.
Not a lot. Actually, he didn't eat a lot.
It was just the right ones, I guess.
Yeah, one.
And it kicked his allergies into... He's definitely got some food allergies when it comes to mega processed stuff, so that's what happened to old Buddy there. Got all swole. But another thing that I wanted to talk about. Whoa, Miss. Oh, somebody just woke up on the wrong side of bed. One thing I wanted to talk about is the Corbett report.
Corbett report.
They were talking about a subject. I don't know, it might have been Moses. They were talking about a subject. Second.
Could have been Moses.
Make sure you talk nice and loud.
And let's see here. I'm trying to pull up this article. This article was on the Free Thought Project, and I'll have to just read the stuff off the screen because I'm going to try to paste and go. But I thought this was very interesting. And I really do like the Corbett report, and the Corbett report and James Evan Pilato do New World next week, and they just cover a lot of really relevant news with zero type of spin and very, I don't want to say non-political, but apolitical in the sense that they just address the issues, and they realize that the beast system is, you know, the right and left paradigm are the same wings of the same foul bird. But let's see here. Bayer accidentally funds study, and this is Bayer, B-A-Y-E-R, you know, IG Farben, Bayer, Monsanto. They're getting the band back together, and they just accidentally funded a study showing its pesticide is killing bees, and then they promptly deny the conclusion. Bayer reminded the world that it won't hesitate to deny scientific conclusions from a study, even if the study is one of their own funded by Bayer. So this was a large-scale study on neonicotinoid pesticides, is adding to a growing body of evidence that the agricultural chemicals are indeed harming bee populations. Carried out at 33 sites in the UK, Germany, Hungary, the study found that exposure to neonicotinoids left honeybee hives less likely to survive over winter, while bumblebees and solitary bees produce fewer queens. Bayer and Syngenta, makers of neonic pesticides, who stand to reap massive profits if Europe lifts the neonic ban, promptly disputed the researchers' conclusions, even though they partially funded the study. The authors note that this is the first real-world experiment demonstrating direct causation between neonics and reduced bee population, and it's consistent with other findings. So it's interesting how Bayer and Monsanto are basically.
Evie said something. Watch.
What's that?
She said you should contact Justin Rhodes and Wrangler Star.
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely contact Justin Rhodes.
Yeah.
Wrangler Star, you guys can contact
Wrangler
Yeah, if
Star.
everybody else wants to contact Wrangler Star, I don't even have luck with Zach from American Homesteads. I know I'd strike out with Wrangler Star, but I can email Justin Rhodes, absolutely.
Yep.
And we will do that. That would be great. So Bayer actually funded this study, and then it proved that they were basically killing the honeybees, and then they denied the findings from their own funding that they paid for. So Evie says, "Hi, boys."
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Bubba's Corner, how you doing? So, okay, Sandra, thanks for stopping by from the UK. Some people are having issues with the streams.
Y'all can always, YouTube fixes it all up, and then you can watch it all over again.
Yeah, so I just thought that was kind of funny that the whole Roundup thing is back in the news. Well, it's not in the news at all, but the fact that the data is out there and it's showing that they're killing the bee population, which obviously has a direct impact on plants and fruit and all that stuff. So it's just really interesting how these their own study proved that they were destroying the environment, and they don't care. Neither does anybody else. Of course, you won't hear it on the news, but you hear it in the okay, great. Yeah, it's very strange. I think a lot of times the streaming issues is a peer-to-peer end, because I believe if that we had they showed a Roundup commercial before our video.
Wow.
Oh, I can't wait to demonetize this thing.
Oh, Roundup? Oh, come on. We're not even promoting that. At least it wasn't a bad commercial.
Yeah, at least it wasn't.
Like a video game commercial.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't
like bad.
a defiling bad. It was like a New World Order creepy bad. Yeah. A German commercial, of course. Yeah, well, that's what I said. IG Farben's getting the band back together. So, yeah, that's how you do it. Of course, the Germans love bear. Well, not the Germans, I realize,
did
but...
you tell them about this then?
What? What about it?
Well,
My neem oil. Yeah, it's got a bear label on it, okay? But that's all supposedly organic, so we'll find out. But, yeah. But neem oil's good, but as long as it's neem oil and it's not anything else, but...
by Bear.
Says it's not.
Bear.
They stuck their label on it.
They stuck their label on it. I'm talking.
All right. Yeah. Rain Country says she's got big pharma commercials that show up on her Farm and Free series. Exactly. The Texas Boys, sponsored by Monsanto. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And none of that's, I mean, that is totally on purpose. I mean, all of it's totally on purpose. And that is how the algorithms work, and that's the way they want it to work, and that's the way they want it to do it. We're building up some steam. So we're really enjoying Steemit. And so if that keeps going well, you know, I definitely want to just turn off the commercials.
We're not millionaires yet.
No, we're not even 100-aires yet, but
No.
at least it's interesting how one blog on Steam can literally produce as much money as an entire year of AdSense. So, so that's interesting.
Or more
But-
than that.
Or more, yeah. Your Steemit posts are already are doing good, yeah.
You were writing one today, right?
Yeah. About Hannah.
Oh, okay. So I guess she's watching right now.
Who?
Hello, Hannah.
Oh, yay!
I
How did they know that?
Herbal says Hannah is watching you. Okay.
Aw. Hey, Hannah.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, everybody's commenting on Texas Mom's Steemit post. She did a post on motherhood and a post on unschooling, homeschooling. And so hopefully, if you, I always try to repost them on our Facebook fan page, so that way, yeah, Hannah, we're gonna do whatever we can to, you know, help encourage you, whatever we can do, and raise as much awareness for you, and hopefully raise funds and everything else.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know how the heck you could tell how she's watching after she did.
See, now this is our only beef with Steemit. It seems that
Yep, that's the Hannah that's on right now. So if everybody wants to say hi to her, please say hi to her. She's at the hospital, just hanging out.
Oh yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
herbal variety. Okay, great. Yeah,
Okay.
I was a little confused. I
Yeah.
missed that in the feed. I apologize. Sorry about that. But yeah, our beef with, it's not a beef with Steemit, but the feed. You really have to look for your people, you know, that you want to read, and because I'll always be like with mini steading or with Rain Country, I'm like, oh, I wonder if they posted anything, and you got to kind of go look for it. So that's the only, you know, and it's still in its beta stage, so I'm sure they'll straighten it out and make the feed maybe more conformable to what you're looking for or whatever. But we are enjoying Steemit. We like the blogging format and kind of the way it's set up. It does definitely appear to be more our type of people, independent-minded people, and so that's you know, that's enjoyable too. You got more, you know, and there you don't have all these like we love our subscribers. And we were hanging out with mini steading last night. It was super duper awesome, and we were just talking, you know, and us YouTubers love talking to YouTubers, you know.
Talk about gear.
and we were always talking about the haters, you know, and it's just this bizarre social media phenomenon where you get these negative people, and most of them are like basement dwellers that live in their mom's basement and they're non-productive, you know, and they criticize you from their keyboard in the basement, and it's just interesting. But that doesn't seem currently as pervasive on Steemit right now, so that's nice too. That's just an added little plus there. Everybody's saying hi to Hannah.
That's good.
And yep, we're gonna get the word out. I hope you're feeling well. And have they found a place to stay yet, or do they know of any place? Yeah, have you found a place to at least maybe a Ronald McDonald House or something to stay at for all the kiddos?
I got flagging.
Okay, so I gotta comment. There is no God. That's funny. That was voice recognition technology. No, that is funny. I mean, Minnie Stedding said, "I don't like the flagging system on Steemit." Have you been flagged on there?
We haven't.
Not yet, but
probably.
I'm sure I'll get flagged. But I get flagged for everything. I get seatbelt tickets.
Yep.
I get every Nazi in cyber world and in reality. I mean, I have a Texas cop.
Did anybody like Texas Dad's rant on school buses?
Yes, please share. I've been ranting about school buses for a long time. Yep. The old cheese wagon.
Yeah. Oh.
I got a good friend in Tennessee.
Oh boy.
I miss Miss Butterfly.
Hey, Miss Butterfly. Evie says, "Hi, Miss Butterfly. How do?" Junior's still napping. So, hello, Miss Butterfly.
She just woke up.
I just woke her up. Now I'm gonna smile. I'm so pretty.
Yeah, you liked it. It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, you know.
I couldn't stop laughing.
And we're waiting for the next. We're going to be compiling a list of our homeschool collaboration. Tangi, the caver's wife, has agreed to join the collaboration. Art in Homesteading is going to join the collaboration. A Simple Rugged Path is going to do a video. I believe I have everybody else named in the. Kip Smith is going to do a video. Obviously, Minnie Stedding is going to do a video. Be Not Slothful.
Darcy.
Hopefully, Darcy Isabella. She said thanks for the invite, so I'm hoping that she does a video because she just makes great videos, and that would be neat. Yeah, Sounds Like Rain is going to be doing. Rain Country. We are doing a homeschool collaboration, and not our most recent video, but 2 videos ago was basically the antithesis intro video of our homeschool collaboration. And okay, so let's see. Hello, we have been at a hotel while out of town. The McDonald house will only hold 5 people. We have 9 without Hannah and Mom. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, so that's why the McDonald house isn't big enough. And okay. Yep. And if there's anybody that has any recommendations in the Dallas area for that large of a family, if we could work out some housing for them. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's a tall order.
I was even thinking, like, on that Airbnb or something like that, maybe there would be somebody that would be willing to do a longer term rental, you know, because it's going to be 6 months. And just to be generous to a family that's going through a hard time, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so Tangi said, yeah, sorry for the delay. I'm cutting corn off the cob. Okay, I got a very worldly education on the school bus. I was permanently. Don't get me going on the school bus. Okay, we're gonna stop.
Stop. Yeah.
We're gonna change the subject on the school bus. What a terrible
I just
place.
couldn't wait until I didn't have to ride the school
What
bus
a terrible.
anymore. Like, do you remember that? Like,
What
you
a
couldn't
wicked,
wait.
terrible. Oh,
like,
and
you
I.
were like, oh, soon I'm gonna have my license.
Oh,
and
I got
can
my
drive to
oh.
school, so I don't have to go on the bus. Does anybody remember that?
And the school bus was so bad that even the other kids would pay me to pick them up in my 1985 diesel Volkswagen Rabbit.
Oh yeah, I was gonna pay this guy that lived up the street. He was younger than me, He was older than me. He was in a grade ahead, and I was gonna pay him because he got his license first to drive me to school. And my mom said, "No, you're not allowed to pay a boy to drive you to school."
Chris said, have you guys heard of conservativemove.com? It's a conservative website that helps people move from California to free Texas. Wow. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, well, obviously, Chris, for people like you and Billy, like-minded people, we might be open to
Do they have a screening process for that? Or
yeah,
is
there
like a Pelosi initiative?
Billy, Chris is from Cali too. So, I mean, hey, you're allowed to, you can bash Cali if you live in Cali, right? I don't know what gives me the right to do it. Hey, Toasted Rabbit. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that either. That almost sounds like California's trying to stack the deck or something, man. They're trying to keep Austin and the rest of us weird, I guess. Well, Chris, we wish you all the best, and we sincerely hope to see you one day here in the great country of Texas.
I don't know about that Texas stuff.
Okay. I was one of the first one picked up and last one dropped off too. My bus ride was 2 hours long. Tangi, I said change the subject. You gotta change this. Terrible. Okay.
Did you sit in the front? I always sat in the front, so that way.
Oh, I sat.
I could, not socialize.
I always had like super duper creepy bus drivers that were women posing as men.
They weren't creepy. They were nice.
Okay, listen. No, look. Okay, check this out. And I'm not making this up.
Nice.
Look, I am 41 years old. I was born in 1975, so I started riding the bus 1980-ish, somewhere in there, right? My first bus driver's name was Georgie. Okay, she dressed like a man. She used Brill cream. She had a pompadour. Okay, she looked like a female version of Elvis. She sounded like Thomas the Tank. Okay, and she called herself Georgie. Okay, and then so that was my first school bus driver, Georgie. And what Georgie would do, we had to walk to the bus stop at the end of the street. So it was about a quarter of a mile. And you could be within like 100 yards of the bus. Oh yeah, no. She would start revving the engine, and like kids would be like still getting on the bus, like holding on to she'd be taking off. Georgie! And then so that was my first bus driver, Georgie, right?
How long did you have her for?
What's that?
We had the same bus drivers for years.
Yes, for years.
It didn't change. I had the same bus driver, I think.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Most of my life.
And then there was Heidi.
Hetty.
Who was literally German, okay?
She didn't mess around.
Practically like Zika, it was crazy.
You couldn't talk, and you couldn't put your foot in the aisle.
No,
and you had to face forward, and
it was Nazi Germany on that bus.
And if you got too loud or talked too much, she'd just pull the bus over and stop. And she'd say, "I don't care if you get to school on time." And she would just stop on the side of the road until everybody would be quiet. So that was Hetty, man. She ran a tight
crazy
ship.
Some crazy stuff.
And you had to be on the right side of the road. She didn't care about safety laws. Like, how you have to, they put on the lights and then you cross the road to the other side safely, and then get on the bus. She didn't care about that. You had to be on that side of the road waiting for her, or else she wasn't stopping. Like, she would honk sometimes on her way by just to be sassy about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Listen, Georgie, just being exposed to Georgie for my formidable years was just way too much trauma you know, what do they call that? Trauma mind control or whatever. Yeah, that was like satanic ritual abuse, man. Having to get driven to school by Georgie. That was bad, man. But okay, let's see. We got some. Okay, S Day says.
Josh B.
Josh B, what's up? Josh and Mandy. My greatest bus driver I remember was Bubblegum Bob, my church bus driver as a kid. Oh, well, that's awesome. That sounds like a good story, at least, anyway. Much better than my Georgie story. Okay. I missed the day I got my bike and rode to school. For real. Real independence. That's awesome, Dooloowoohoo. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Toasted rabbits from Austin. That's right. That's what I thought.
Did
Okay.
the boys, you tell the story about the one time when we first moved here and the school bus, it was like September and school had just started.
Yeah, school just started, and I walked out, and
You were outside at like 7.
yeah, I was up at like 6 or something, and I just walked outside just to go sit on the porch, me and Rufus, and we were just out there tired, and the bus literally drives by, and stops, puts on the lights and everything, and beeps,
Puts out the little sign.
and opens the door and waiting for us and everything. We're like just waving. We're like, go ahead. And they closed up the doors and everything, turned off the lights and left. That was really funny. I'm like, what the heck, man? We didn't even have any backpacks on. We weren't even at the road or anything.
I think they were soliciting for students.
Yeah.
They're trying to recruit. Hey, those kids look smart. Let's pick them up.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were we talking about? The school bus. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, obviously I would love for other liberty-minded, homesteading people to, yeah, exactly. Soliciting for, yeah, the internment camps. Yeah, Josh B, we're streaming from the house. We haven't seen you guys in a while, so hopefully we'll get together soon. We can get you your rabbits.
Our van has been acting.
Yeah, our van's in the shop, so hopefully this weekend it'll get straightened out. And then we'll be back on the road. Our friends in the Berm home it is incredible. These pictures are incredible, so we're going to do an update. Next time we'll have our camera. We'll do a full property update and a update on their house. It is looking super beautiful. Yes. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be getting back on the road soon here, hopefully, once the van's back in ship shape. It's just running rough, and yeah, so we just need to get it fixed.
Yep. Anybody, any questions?
Does anybody have any questions? Oh, and Chris, I sent you an email back about your app idea, and I was hoping they want to know what Rufus is doing.
He's just like every time Texas Dad, like, so he said about the van running rough, he was going like this because that's what it feels like in the van.
Yeah, Rufus is always bringing things to life.
Yep. He'll show you how it's riding. How it is like.
Oh, man.
The truck.
Josh's truck got totaled. I got a new one. Oh, okay, but you're working to get it on the road. Yeah, so you're feeling the vehicle woes too. Yeah. But yeah, Chris, I sent you an email, so if you could check that out, and that'll be cool because I really like your idea.
Texas Boys app.
If anybody's just gotten on, go back and watch it.
Yeah, and if anybody's just gotten on, go back and watch the very beginning, and it never ends, folks. The Rufus Show.
Yep.
5 at 5. I don't know where he gets that stuff from, man. Everybody else here is like real low key and normal, but Rufus, man, he's a character. All right, Billy and Chris are both in Northern Cali. Maybe they could put their minds together and do great things and be like a little microcosm of goodness up there, because California needs all the good that it can get.
Yep.
My new car stinks. The horn button is on the steering wheel and you need a key. Turn it on. I'm sure you'll figure it out, Josh.
Yep. Because with his old truck, it was a button for the horn, and it didn't take a key.
Okay, change can start with you. That's right. That's right. Or you can just leave. That's what we did. You could change it from the inside or just leave. There was nothing redeeming about where we were from, though, so we just left.
Texas needs as many good people as they can get to.
Yeah, we were hoping to increase the concentration of good people in Texas, so I don't know what he's doing now, folks. That's
He was
all.
drawing the state of Texas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you can, hey, feel free to come for a visit. You want to scope out that, you want to do some recon work, see how legit, if Texas is legit, feel free to visit. And, you know, we'd love to have you. And we'll put you to work here on the homestead. And so that'd be awesome, too.
We've always had a lot of people saying that they want to send their kids here for summer camp.
Yeah. Texas Boys Boot Camp.
This is South.
Okay, when you are the Texas Boys, do some good cooking videos. Yes, we've been integrating the Thrive Life products with our meals, and we're going to be doing some videos on that. Yep. And just Rufus and Goober aren't they're just not thorough with doing they're perpetually cooking, and they just got to do more videos. They got to document it.
Yeah, we just got
They got to document the life, the day in the life of the Texas Boys.
Yes.
Don Quixote says, did you say your brother is in South Texas? No. We have no family in Texas. So, unless that was maybe somebody else on the thread, I could have goofed that up. But no, we have no family in Texas. Unfortunately for them. But, I mean, sometimes there's some positive. No, I'm joking again. Just kidding. Mom, I love you. If you're watching, I love you, Mom. Say hi to Dad. Okay. Let's see.
What did we miss about him?
Do we have a fire pit? We have a fire pit. You go back and watch the videos. Okay, we have a video. This is we are coming up on our 1-year anniversary. So it is pretty super cool. Cog Hill, a lot of people that we grew up with on YouTube, I'll say grew up with, like Cog Hill Farm, like Art and Bree, like Mini Steading. We all kind of, it's really weird, but we all kind of started at the same time.
Yeah. Rain Country.
Rain Country. Yeah, so it's pretty neat how we all kind of started. So we're all kind of coming up on our 1-year anniversary. And so it's pretty cool. Yep. We're looking forward to that.
What did we miss about Hannah?
Yeah, so Josh was just asking about Hannah, and so they're filling her in on that. Yeah, so if you go back into one of our first videos, I don't know if you've ever seen the channel Primitive Technology, but this channel, this guy is super duper legit. And
5 million subs.
He lives in some type of subtropical environment, and he does everything out of indigenous materials.
He doesn't speak.
And he never speaks. And Buddy just loves primitive technology, and he was always inspired. So they made a fire pit using primitive technology, and it was super duper awesome. And it's taken its beatings, and it's Texas Boys beatings, and it's been modified.
It needs to be rebuilt.
I think it got hit by the lawnmower or something.
Yeah,
something delivered. It was very spectacular until it received a fatal Texas Boys blow. They have.
And then fire ants got inside of it, so whenever
if you noticed our homeschool video, there was a small blooper outtake at the end with 2 of the Texas Boys riding bikes that were incredibly not built for them and super small. And when Texas Mom scolded them, I had made a prediction. See you, Rain Country. Thanks for stopping. Bye. It's good seeing you. Glad you made it. Tell Mr. Rain we said hello, and we're still waiting for you guys to come visit.
Yes.
But Yeah, I made a prediction when Texas Mom bought these smaller bikes that the Texas boys would manage to destroy them before the wee ones had a chance to ride them. And our homestead is kind of what we would call a bicycle graveyard. And
we have like 100 bicycles.
We don't have 100, but we do probably have 20.
That are broken.
I believe they are all broken.
People have gave us bikes after bikes after bikes.
New bikes. Texas Dad's mountain bike is broken. The new bike that you bought like 8 months ago is broken.
Like $100.
Yeah, and they work on them and fix them up. It's like
we only have one bike that works.
The Texas Boys Homestead is like the Mad Max bike graveyard. So
and lawnmower graveyard.
Yeah.
And lawnmower graveyard.
If anybody wants a lawnmower that's broken, completely broken, worthless, we can ship it to you. And
we'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
Right, that won't cost much. I mean, we'll ship you a broken lawnmower. I mean, who wouldn't want? I mean, I'll gladly pay $50 to ship you a broken lawnmower. So please send us an email.
You want a broken bike?
I'll be right on it. I'll do it tomorrow. It's a great idea. Shipping the world our broken lawnmowers. Yeah, that's going to be our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Broken lawnmower. Sign up now. We love our subscribers. We'll send you a broken lawnmower.
Probably would cost way more if
we could start a bike store. Mark Edwards said if we fixed them all. Becker's Backyard Homestead, hello. And you know, we got plenty of chickshaw tires from all these bikes. So, and we could have a chickshaw fleet, like a chickshaw armada.
I know, we could make
like a chickshaw school bus.
Becker wants to get on the broken lawnmower. Well, send us your address, and we'll ship you. It'll only cost me like $300 to ship you a broken lawnmower. I mean, how awesome would that be? And then you'll get it. It'll cost me $300, and you'll get it, and it'll be broken, and it'll be awesome. We'll just be like feeling the love together, man.
You just paint them like different colors and use them as ornaments.
Lawn ornaments.
Lawn ornaments.
That would be really like.
Give them away.
Well, you know, we use them for parts. So.
Yes. You need a bolt, go to the lawnmower.
You need a bolt off a tire. You know where to get it.
You need a tire, go over there.
So, all right. Does anybody else have any questions? Let's see.
5 more minutes. Well, it's been an hour, but whatever.
Oh, tell them about the rabbits.
Oh yeah. Rabbits. Toasted rabbit. Listen to this one.
All right.
Didn't I? Okay, look. I just told Toasted Rabbit. Rufus, will you stop? Yeah, goober. He's goober. You're not a goober.
You're Rufus.
Okay. Exactly. Toasted Rabbit, we were just having this discussion about how we haven't had any bunnies. Well, guess what? Tell them the story, Goober.
So they started digging this big hole, and it's like a U. So it's like a U, right? And then they really hollowed it out in the back. And then they made another one and all these other ones. And I think that she was getting ready to have birth. That's why they were digging holes, getting all ready. And then probably was going to start doing the mother thing, you know, start taking out her fur and making her nest. Hi, Grizz. So I guess she must have had him early, because since we have the buck in with them, you never really know when they're going to be mated. So we always estimate. So yeah, so she had them in the ground, in the burrow. So that was a plus. And that was really good, but she didn't have any bedding to keep them warm. And since it's cool in the burrow, it couldn't keep the little buddies warm. And we didn't know, because probably could have happened sometime maybe 4th of July. And they were dead. And at least they were covered with dirt. And you saw the line of fire ants started to go down there. But they didn't touch them, so we were able to put them in the compost. But... yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we use our bunnies for compost.
So that was our second batch of bunnies.
From the same rabbits.
Four
of them. Same, okay. Yeah, and it was for the first time, and one survived, and then it drowned, and then it was for the second time. Oh, Mama left the room.
No, it didn't drown. It got too close to the edge and got cold.
Oh, it got cold. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
No, but that was when it was cold.
Yeah, that was when it's colder.
And it was a very small bunny.
Yeah. Yeah, I think next time what I'm going to do, since we have a rabbit coop, try to predict when she's going to have babies. So maybe at the end of this month, as soon as 20 days goes by or so, I'm going to put her in the rabbit thing. Hutch, even though I hate putting rabbits in wire and everything since it's bad for their feet. Shush, sissy. And then we'll have her nest box and nesting material and everything ready for her, so then she can, then she'll be all ready for them. Rabbit do.
Yeah, so we're still having rabbit drama.
And our milk goat is no longer producing milk.
No.
Yeah, and we have some goat drama.
Like
I was talking to our good friends in Indiana about my goat drama, and he experiences goat drama as well frequently. So if you want drama, get animals.
Yep.
And they're just the spice of life. It's great.
We can send a few goats.
We can send you a goat in the mail.
If your mailbox is big enough.
What we'll do, okay? We're gonna take one of our broken lawnmowers. We're gonna strap a goat to it. It'd be like a homing pigeon.
And we're gonna put bike tires on the mower.
Yeah, it'll be like a homing pigeon, and we'll send you the goat. You know.
And then the mower would turn around.
And the goat will deliver the broken lawnmower.
Oh my
to your
God.
house. That's gonna be our 2,000 subscriber giveaway.
Oh yeah, the goat like trotting.
And you can take the goat if you want.
You can do. Yeah.
Grab it.
Okay, so Toaster Rabbit says, we also have our buck together with our does, so thanks for sharing your experience. We keep our rabbits off the wire by providing cool ceramic tiles to lay on.
Yes.
Well, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good idea.
Because it's not natural for them being on that wire. It'll actually, the lady that had them, it'll actually start cutting into their feet, and then it'll get infected and everything.
It's 6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock.
Toasted Rabbit wants to interview you in the future. That sounds like great. We'll do it.
Where do you
Let's
live?
do it. Toasted Rabbit lives in Austin.
Oh, okay. Well,
Does the goat come in a t-shirt? Well, if it needs to. I mean, we can put the goat in a Texas Boys t-shirt.
Then we can put some Texas Boys crayons.
You put a dog in a t-shirt.
Yeah, we put Cletus in a t-shirt before.
Yeah, I hear the goats and rabbits.
Yep.
Goat drama. Here they use goats as lawnmowers along the river. We use goats as lawnmowers too.
Along the river.
That is what they're good for.
That is what they're good for.
Not for milk.
Well, they're good for milk.
If you can get them to make the milk.
All right, Jonathan. Jonathan's stream's getting ready to go live, so
we're gonna head over to your live stream.
Yeah, so we'll head over to his live stream. Thanks for hanging out. Check the show notes. I'll put all the contact information in there. I'll get the contact information from Hannah's family, and we'll put that in there as well. And whoever can reach out. And yeah, we already have that. So, but we appreciate y'all. And
if you want to go, leave your address in the comments
and
below.
if you want a broken lawnmower or a goat, please leave
with
your
a
address.
t-shirt
Or an infertile rabbit.
Or an infertile rabbit. Or,
that's even cheaper.
Or a bike.
Or a bike.
Or a broken bike. All right, y'all. Well, we'll see y'all in the next video.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye-bye. My knees hurt.
Sorry.